Retail stores in the last 5 to 10 years have not had a very good time staying in business, operating their business. They've either had to reinvent the wheel or they've had to just face closing the business altogether. And so GameStop is definitely one of those stores that has had to reinvent the wheel a number of times and try different things. A lot of the things, some were good, some were not so good, like the NFTs. And, they do have some, I guess, characteristics about themselves that have made people have this ultimate hate for GameStop or just prefer to shop at other stores. Things like low trading credit, pushy sales tactics. From what I've seen in YouTube videos, treating their employees poorly and sometimes poor work conditions. Although I think most of those stores have closed by now. But today I'm here to actually argue that I think it's time to give GameStop their flowers, right? I think it's time to give them some credit, right? In the last 4 to 5 years, they've gotten a new CEO, and he's just been revamping the model, the identity, the culture of GameStop. And it's pretty obvious. It's pretty evident, I would say. So I want to give GameStop some credit today. It might be an unpopular opinion, and I understand that because GameStop is not made equally at all. I've seen people talk about how GameStop stores by them have just suddenly closed. Some people weren't able to pre-order the Switch 2 because they went to the store the day of the midnight release or the day of the pre-order, I should say, sorry, and the store was suddenly closed. So but mine wasn't like that. Mine was open and mine was in action. So I think they definitely deserve some credit for that. Just in terms of the midnight release, that's something that's definitely for the culture, right? People that want to line up and reserve their copy. They don't want to do the online stuff, which was, if you were there, that was an absolute nightmare to try and pre-order a Switch 2 through Best Buy or Walmart. And so something like that was an eye-opener to me, at least. Like, Buy's not doing it. Walmart is definitely not doing it, and Target is not doing that either. So GameStop was the only one with the pre-order in-store lines, which was pretty cool to see. Another part where I think they deserve credit is just the fact that they still keeping physical games alive, right? So depending on your luck and maybe the location you go to, you might find a hidden gem in the store, because throughout the years, some games do become limited in supply and you start to see some less, and obviously demand and the game value goes up. So I've definitely gotten lucky sometimes in the past. So I think they definitely get some credit for that. This might be an unpopular opinion, but this is definitely not sponsored, by the way. I'm just a shopper. But the pro membership is not that bad. Hear me out. The pro membership is not that bad if you buy games somewhat frequently, even if it's just once a month, right? Because you get the $5 credit per month, and you get 10% off from used games, and I think you also get extra credit when you trade in some games. So pretty handy, I would say. It's pretty handy. They do have a credit card, which is like, but just the regular pro membership, one that used to come with Game Informer, which let's see if they come back supposedly. But just wanted to give them credit because the digital side of gaming is catching up, man. Digital side of gaming is catching up. Even myself, I see the convenience and I'm just like, I don't want to swap that disc, or where's that cartridge, sort of thing. So you can see it, I feel it, but it's still cool to collect, to go into a store, to talk to somebody. Depending on your location, employees aren't that bad. Like, they're really cool people too sometimes. One by me that's not unfriendly, but they're kind of like robots. But the one that I go to the most, the guy's the homie, right? Like, guys like, became friends after a while. So like the shopping dynamic, what it's all about, honestly. But yeah, I don't want to make this too long. I just wanted to make a little quick rant on giving GameStop their credit, giving them their flowers, kind of thing. If you like this kind of video, let me know in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts. I know not everybody is a GameStop proponent, but not that bad to me. So